Hi everybody, welcome to our first summer reading program Manga Club here at Hastings Public Library. Today we are going to be making some cute animal ears. We're going to be making a hat and a headband. In your kit you have everything you need to make one of each. So we're going to do our hat first. So you'll have a big piece of, rectangular piece of fleece. And first you need to measure your head. If you don't have a tape measure, you can just use a piece of string. So I am just going to wrap this around about where I want my hat to sit. And then where the end is. And then I'm going to fold that in half and make sure that my piece of fabric isn't more than an inch or so bigger. So I'm going to cut that down a little bit just so my hat's not huge. I have kind of a small head. And if you end up having to cut yours down, you can keep the piece that you cut off to make decorations on it later, or you can just throw it away. So now we're going to glue this together, so it's going to stay a rectangle. You don't have to cut anything else. So I'm going to decide which side I want on the outside. And I think I want this side to be this side to be the good side. So we're actually going to glue on that with the good sides together. So you're going to need fabric glue or a hot glue gun. And you're just going to put a line of glue close to the edge. About halfway up. And same on the other side. And we're just going to fold it in half. Make sure that your edges are lined up pretty well. Oops. I kind of messed mine up, but the glue dries pretty fast, so you have to work kind of fast here. But if you miss parts, you can go back and glue them later. Okay, so now we're going to turn it right side out. We might need to touch up where we glued, in case parts of it didn't. So that's just going to make it look a little bit more finished with to keep the seams on the inside. I've got a couple gaps, so I'm just going to fill them in. So we've got a rectangular hat. In the bottom part, I'm going to fold it up to make a rim, or to make like a brim, just to make it fit a little bit better. So when we put it on, my hair's up, so it's not going to work very well, but it'll form the ears. And then you can decorate it however you want. There's some other pieces of felt and other decorations in your kits. I'm going to add little inside triangles to make little ears. I'm just going to cut this square right in half. And just stick them up in the corners like that. You can decorate them however you want to. You can add a bow, or even a little cat face, or really whatever you want to do. Or you can decorate them, if you want to do it for a cosplay, you could make them in different colors. You could make like a pink one for a Jigglypuff. That'd be cute. Or a different Pokemon with pointy ears, maybe a Meowth. Okay, so I've got my little ear sections glued on. So I have my completed hat. You can see when I put it on, I have little ears. Still a little bit too big, but that's okay. So we're going to make our headbands next. I'm going to set this off to the side. So in your kit, you'll have a piece of paper that has, or yours will be on cardstock actually, that has the templates for the different ears. I have a fox-shaped one, a cat one, and then a Pikachu ear. And then you'll also have felt in your kits. You'll have orange and white or cream for if you want to make the fox ears. You'll have yellow and black if you want to make Pikachu ears, and then you'll have a couple of random colors for the cat ears. So you can choose whichever one you want to make. And so you just cut out your pattern pieces like this. I cut out my Pikachu ones ahead of time just to show you. I'll show you on this. Obviously you would do them in yellow, but this one's a little bit different because you have to cut with the fold. So when you cut it out, you'll put this line that says fold line against the fold part of your felt, so that when you cut it out of your felt, it's one big long piece, and you'll do that twice to make 2 ears. And the other ones you can just cut out the way that they are, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do some cat ones for this. I'm gonna use purple and this glittery pink. So decide which color you want for the inside and which color you want for the outside. If you're doing the fox ones, you'll want to use the orange for the outside and the white or cream for the inside. And then, of course, the Pikachu ones, you'll use yellow for the main part of the ear and then black for the little ear tips. So I think I'm going to make my main ear pink and my other one purple. So you can trace around it and then cut it out. I'm going to use a piece of chalk because it's easy to see, and then it'll also come off more easily. Piece is a little bit big, but this will work. And again, you're gonna want to do 2 of them for 2 ears. Same thing on your other one with the cat ear inside template. I'm actually going to fold my fabric in half and then trace it so I can cut them out at the same time. So now I have 2 little inside pieces. I'm going to glue those to my outside pieces. So I'm going to chalk off. So I'm going to fold it in half so I can see what it's going to look like. And then I'm just going to glue a piece like that in the middle. included in your kit. It's just a plain plastic headband. Oops. I'm going to take my ear, I'm going to decide where on my headband I want it, and I'm just going to fold it around that. So that looks about right to me. A little bit further out to this side. I'm just going to glue it in place. Glue the two halves of it together, fold them up together. And if you want them to be a little bit like puffier, you can put something in between them, like a piece of stuffing or a cotton ball. But I'm just going to move mine. Oops. So I've got one ear. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure they're about even. Again, you can do a lot of different things with these. You can make them in different colors to be different characters or creatures. You can make different Pokemon ears. Other than if you don't like Pikachu, you could do Eevee or any of really any of them with ears. You can use these for cosplay or just to wear for fun. So there's my finished headband. I made these fox ones also. I just glued them to a hair clip that I got at Dollar Tree, so that's a fun thing that you can do if your headbands aren't your thing, or if you want to use the rest of the felt in your kit for something else. So thank you for watching, and join us next time for another summer reading program, Manga Club.